And the game of the night in the NBA last night was something of a shocker. It's the Jazz at home against the Lakers, and LeBron trying to get right. But in the second quarter, the Jazz had other ideas. That's Mike Conley knocking down a three. He was 4 of 6 from 3, and the Jazz open up a 13-point lead. LeBron would get himself involved, if only briefly. Watch Rudy Gobert. Not dumb enough to get in front of that, but LeBron had just 19, and Utah in the second and third quarters just pulled away. Jordan Clarkson, a big part of that, 18 points off the bench for him. Jazz up 16 at the break, and they would not look back. Third quarter, the lead is 20. Spider Mitchell is playing free safety. Look at him with the interception, and then he chucks it up, and Gobert throws it down. Watch this one again. The Jazz a 22-point lead. Gobert had 18 points on the night. And then Mitchell, who had something of a quiet night offensively, just 4 of 16, but nothing quiet about this. Bam! He throws it down hard. Jazz would make 22 threes on the night, and they win going away, 114-89. The Jazz with a statement win. LeBron James after the game.
It's a tough stretch for us, but, if this won't define who we will be for the rest of the season and for the long haul, that's for sure.
Of course, we're going to make the playoffs. I would say, our whole preparation is preparing for the playoffs. We see the Jazz. We know they beat our ass tonight, but, in the playoffs, it's a different story.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the Lakers are now 5-5 without Anthony Davis. They've lost 4 straight, and Dennis Schroeder has missed all those games as well. But let's talk about the level of concern, and let's bring in the big fella to do it. Kendrick Perkins gets up with us early this morning. Big Perk, how worried should a fan of the Lakers be this morning?
Well, G, first, let me say this. You know how when you leave work and you go home and it's sunny outside and you get on your back patio and you take your nap back there on your lawn chair and your toes be doing this because you so cozy? That's how everybody need to relax, okay? All the Lakers fans need to relax. One thing we should know is that as long as you have LeBron James, he will not let you down. Now, I will say this. They have been without their third best player in Dennis Schroeder, who's a guy that the only guy besides LeBron James that could create for himself and others, okay? But the Anthony Davis being injured is a blessing in disguise because now the Lakers are able to reevaluate what the others bring to the table and see what they need to add. We all know that the free agent market for us guys getting bought out, the trade deadline is coming up, and I'm looking at this Laker team, and they need to upgrade and fine-tune some things at the shooting position. Maybe go out there and get a guy like Stay Ready, and then maybe go get a shot blocker like Andre Drummond, a dynamic roller, or maybe a Hassan Whiteside. But again, look, when you're the champs, Greeny, I was the NBA champion. When you're the champ, you're going to get everyone best shot every single night, and they are missing 2 of their best players along the side that they played the best team in the league, the Utah Jazz.
Are the Jazz, very quickly, because I have one other thing I want to get to, but the Jazz, because they don't have a lot of star power, don't get the kind of attention some of the others do. Is Utah the best team in the NBA right now?
Hell yeah, they are, Greeny. They are something special, and they are serious, okay? And they could easily come out of the West. They are one team that is not lacking at anything. They have rim protection in Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors. They have perimeter shooting in Joe Ingles, Jordan Clarkson, Bogdanovich, Conley, Donovan Mitchell, and they have wing defenders. O'Neal is one of the most underrated guys in the league for us guarding the wings, the wing position and the guard position, and they're well coached. This team at home, unbeatable. And look, I would hate to play the Utah Jazz in the series and have to play a game 7 in Utah. This is not Stockton and Malone. This is the new generation of the Utah Jazz, and they are electrifying, and they are very dangerous.
Fair enough. Let's talk about one other guy you might hate to play against. You know, a lot of people thought you looked like a football player while you were playing basketball. I want to show you Myles Garrett playing basketball right now. Take a look. What are you doing with this fella? What are you doing with Myles Garrett when he goes down low against you, Kendrick Perkins?
Well, first of all, I'm staying up out his way. Look at him, Greeny. He look like he's about 300 pounds with 3% body fat, super athletic, and we all know that he trains martial arts. So one thing about Big Perk, I was born, but I wasn't born yesterday. I know how to pick and choose my battles, and that's one man that I'm staying away from. I tell you that much.
But you fear no man. You've told me on the show, Kendrick Perkins fears no man.
Yeah, I didn't say I didn't feel. I didn't say I feel them, Greeny, but I'm not crazy. Okay, I'm not going to just go out there and put myself in harm's way either. All right.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.